Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Crows of Judgment podcast, stream, live show of things that, stuff. We're talking about stuff tonight and things. Stuff and things tonight. It's like the scam from Psy. I have no clue what you're talking about. Gina Carano, a hero. LFG looking for group. It is against the law. Things are against the law. Sure. Yes, Geeky. Bill Burr spoke out against Disney. Fucking good job, man. Bill fucking Burr. Good for him. Good for him. Let me see that. What do you mean he spoke? What did he say against Disney? I want to read that before we start the stream tonight. Let's see. Bill Burr. The Mandalorian's Bill Burr defends Gina Carano in wake of her controversial, right? Let's see. Let's read the New York Post. I don't have as many negative things to say about the New York Post. Let's check it out. Okay, let's go New York Post real quick. Bill Burr defends Mandalorian co-star Gina Carano. Okay. Will this kick off a war among the stars? Mandalorian actor and stand-up comedian Bill Burr has flocked to the defense of his controversial co-star Gina Carano, who was recently fired from the Disney Plus show over controversial tweets. The 38-year-old mixed martial arts pioneer who played ex-stormtrooper Cara Dune on the Star Wars spinoff had tweeted in February that the treatment of conservatives in Hollywood was akin to that of Jews in Nazi Germany. Lucasfilm ripped Carano's statements as abhorrent and promptly jettisoned her from The Mandalorian, stressing there are no future plans for her ever to return. While most Mando collaborators remained tight-lipped over a cancellation, Burr, 52, defended Carano on a recent episode of the Bill Burr Is that a typo? Did they make a typo in this article? Or is that the name of his podcast? Which he hosts with fellow comic Bert. Oh, okay. Bill Burt. All right. It makes sense now. Should have read the entire sentence. She was an absolute sweetheart, said the F is for Family creator who played sardonic mercenary Miggs Mayfield. He made F is for Family? Yeah, I've been watching that. It's actually not that bad. Miggs Mayfield alongside Carano in season 2. Super nice fucking person. I'm on that fucking show. Now I gotta watch the fuck I say Burr lamented. I knew that the Disney brass might see the podcast clip and cancel his bald action figure. Jesus, man, that's funny. Guest and fellow comic Joe DeRosa seconded sentiment saying that the Deadpool actress Holocaust analogy, although shoddy, was no worse than people on the left comparing former President Donald Trump to Nazi leader Adolf Hitler. Joe DeRosa with an interesting take. Look at you, replied Burr. Okay. All right. That's good. That was good. Thank you. That was good. Oh, man. Yeah, no, like, I get it. That's just, they're just talking about something. I don't expect most news articles to get information correct these days, right? I don't. But they got the gist of things correct for the most part. The Sith Lord is a metalhead. Attention, due to the woke cancel culture, the term payday will no longer be used due to people who don't get paid will be offended. Jesus, man. That was 2 on the nose. Oh my gosh, guys. I got a video going up tomorrow. And holy shit. Let me give you guys a sneak preview. Okay, let me give you a sneak preview of what I got going up tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, I want to show you guys something real quick. Because I did a video about Paco the Catboy. Hola Crow, sounds like fun in here. It has been. Why is there an Acura ad? Let me get that off the screen. New York Post, guys. Sorry. Okay. Let me highlight something for you guys real quick. Okay, so for those of you who are unaware, I did a video talking about this accusation against James Charles, right? And I tried to be as neutral as I could about it, right? I didn't want to give a super large hot take because I really wasn't familiar with too much of the situation beyond just like the TikTok accusations against him. But recently, like I've been thinking about it, trying to wrap my head around certain elements of it that just they haven't made sense to me, and they still don't make sense to me, right? Which is like, why is this person who is accusing James Charles, right? It didn't make much sense, right? Like, they are Snapchatting with James Charles. James Charles is sending them, NSFW images unprompted. And don't get me wrong, that's not what got me, right? It was that he was sending them unprompted. The person says that, he told James Charles he was 16, and then James Charles continued to send him images and said like he didn't get to like, do his thing yet, right? And so the kid then takes a separate device and screenshots all the photos sent to him, right? And I'm going like, okay, all right. So you saved the photos, but why not like show us the conversation, right? Like, why not just show us the conversation that you're having with James Charles, where you tell him you're 16 and he says he doesn't care? Because that would end his fucking career. That would end him, right? Like, he'd have to seppuku himself from the internet if he says, I don't care that you're 16, and continues to exchange like NSFW stuff, right? But we don't actually have any of that. The kid instead just, took photos of the images, right? James Charles says he was lied to. The kid said he was 18. The kid says, no, I told him. And I'm like, I still don't get why you wouldn't do that. Why you wouldn't just show us that image, because then there's literally no defense. Now, that just, it just doesn't work for me, right? Like, there's something that's just not connecting there, right? There's just something that's not fitting together properly for me. But is it discrediting what the person's saying? No, it's just something in the back of my head that says I'm taking this with a massive grain of salt, right? Other individuals have said they don't care if the kid lied. They want to see James Charles in handcuff, put into prison, and that would be Keemstar because he's mentally deficient, and Ethan Klein because he's pissed off that James Charles stole his sweater design. And I'm not making either of those stories up. Both of those statements I said are objectively true. But yeah, no, it hasn't made sense to me. Now, recently, this individual on Twitter comes out and makes a statement that they know who Isaiah is, right? And that Isaiah did the same thing to them. That when they were 17, Isaiah hit them up, started sending them images unprompted. They said that they were 17. Later on, he asked him again about the age, and Isaiah says, oh, I'm 14, right? This was 2 years back. And he backed it up. Like, not with the actual statements, but he backed up that, yes, he does know who Isaiah is by showing us that he has Isaiah on Snapchat and has images that Isaiah sent him shirtless in the shower from 2 years prior, right? Nothing illegal, right? But shirtless shower pics from 2 years ago. So I'm like, okay, well, that sort of tends to back up what, James Charles is saying, right? Now, does that mean that what this person's saying is true? No, it's about just as much evidence as Isaiah has to accuse James Charles. It's weird to me. However, this person then shows us statements from other individuals who say that they know who Isaiah is, that they go to school with Isaiah. One person, right? One person says that they're 14 years old when they met Isaiah, right? Goes to school with Isaiah, and Isaiah, the person accusing James Charles, is currently blackmailing him into continuing to send nudes because he doesn't want his parents to find out what happened, right? I'm like, I don't know. What's this? Jericho Gaming. Hey, Crow, I'm going to be honest with you and the others are the greatest middle grounds that I've seen during all these dramas. Oh, dude, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Pixlexi says hit like to support the stream, not a stream of pee, mind you. But I got a video that I recorded about this because like this has been out there for a few days and nobody is talking about it, right? And I'm sitting there going like, well, everybody jumped all over James Charles because this kid came out against him. Everybody did, right? Everybody got like immediately had to come out there and just start smacking him over the head. You have people today on Twitter saying they don't care if the kid's a liar. They don't give a shit. James Charles exchanged images. They want to see him in handcuffs. They want to see him in prison. And I'm going like, no, no. To me, if you're saying you don't care, then immediately delete your account or at least shut the fuck up about the situation. If you don't care what the facts are, then I think objectively you're an amoral person, right? But if there is any validity to James Charles' story and any validity to the person who's made this statement, the minor who's made a statement about this, the other adults who have made statements about this, then what you have here, if true, is a blackmailer. It is a 16-year-old who is blackmailing people. And I'm like, that to me is somebody who's objectively worse than anything you're trying to accuse James Charles of being. You got someone who's trying to entrap, make a fucking honeypot so that they can get NSFW images and then later use those against people. That is disturbing to me, right? And I think that this needs to be looked into by more people. So I got a video coming up tomorrow, right? Going up about this situation. If you can, spread the word about it, because this to me is a very important story to get out there. It's a very, very important story to get out there because something is going on here that is wrong. This is wrong. Like, this is really wrong. If any part of this is true, it's really, really wrong. Okay, if you have multiple people saying that this Zaya person is currently blackmailing multiple people, right, and that regularly pretends to be older than they are to get nudes out of them, you have a criminal, right? And you cannot just ignore that because you want to join the fucking cancel culture mob, right? You can't do that and then tell me you're a moral fucking person, right? Fucking Ethan Klein, fucking Keemstar. Great job, by the way, because apparently that stuff's been out there for like 4 days, and none of these idiots even saw it, which is great, because I had to do a quick search on Twitter to find it. And that's only because I wanted to get like updates on the fucking story. Sen, I see you in the chat. I sent you a link. All right, now hold on, I'll put this down. Okay. ZombaeKillz is the epitome of cancel culture. I agree with that. Hold on. Twist this around just a bit. And there we go. Oh, I got to get out the hookah for tonight. I don't know, guys in chat. While I get the rest of the stuff ready, you tell me. Do you think that there's any issues with that stance? You don't care if the kid's lying or telling the truth. You want to see James Charles put into prison because, like, morally, I think that that's wrong, right? It's like you're not protecting anybody, but I don't know. Watch my video on this subject tomorrow. I think it's really important to get the news out there. I've reached out to the individual that has made those statements on Twitter. Hopefully they get in touch with me. I'd like to actually get some more of the story, but I do have something going up about it, right? Okay. What's this? Oh, fucking Ethan Klein, yeah. Ethan Klein has not been able to shut up about fucking James Charles. It's fucking hilarious. What's this? Let's see. Maybe James is just bad at dating. I don't know. I like your shirt, by the way. I got this during Christmas, and Jasmine hid it in her she room, which is her office room. This is my he room, by the way. That's how we're doing it. ZombaeKillz can go suck a sourdough pickle. All right. Let's talk about ZombaeKillz, because that's the reason why you're here tonight. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, someone just messaged me. Da-da-da. One second, guys. So, many of you probably have no clue who ZombaeKillz is, right? You probably have no idea who that is. Back in November, we did a video. It's actually on Thanksgiving. It's a video that got like no views. I'm upset and I'm offended that nobody watched it. Okay. Only a couple people did. You guys are awesome, but a lot of you didn't. Okay. Here's what happened though. ZombaeKillz in November, probably a little bit before that. Sorry, just forget the exact date. Basically started up this whole thing about how Microsoft and Sony were racist because she was not getting a free console for review. She's a black female streamer and she deserves a free console because these other content creators, who have, hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers, because they're white and they got one. She, who is a black female with like less than 1,000 people watching her stuff, she didn't get one, so that made Sony and Microsoft racist. She got promoted by some other larger content creators. She got a free Xbox. Sony told her to fuck off, right? Good job, Sony, right? But she got a free Xbox out of the situation. Now, Griffin Gaming uploaded a video on ZombaeKillz, right? Basically calling her out, saying that she was a race baiter, that she had grifted her way into a free gaming console, and that there were other larger content creators that did deserve that console, and that it should have gone to someone like someone with more of a following than someone who hasn't proven themselves, has no actual following, and that it was a really screwed up thing to do. She then started a cancel culture movement against Griffin Gaming, calling him a racist, all this other stuff. They were false flagging his videos, openly talking about false flagging his videos. Now, I'm going to play my video only because I have the statement from Griffin Gaming at the start of it, right? Where he talks about how his channel is going under fire. So I wanted to play that part for you just so you guys could hear it before we move on to the next part of the story.
Now, I'm not going to be naming any names because I don't want to give these people any opportunity to file a harassment report or a privacy takedown request, because I guarantee you that is exactly what they'll try to do, because it's exactly what they did with my YouTube video yesterday. They were losing the argument. They were getting a lot of backlash. People did not agree with them. And even before I made the YouTube video, they were getting enough backlash to where likes and comments were turned off on the video that they were featured in giving their opinion on this situation. So it already wasn't a popular opinion, but they took it upon themselves to organize a mass flag campaign against my YouTube channel on Twitter. Both of them partake. I'm not going to show screenshots here because, once again, I'm not going to give them any reason to do a harassment report or a privacy takedown request, because, once again, this is the tactics that these people will resort to.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crow. Okay, all right. That's a much younger Crows of Judgment there. All right, but yeah, see, at the time I highlighted this, she had less than 5,000 subscribers, right? Less than 5,000 people were watching her content. And this was after she had gotten the free system and had gotten a ton of support. She still didn't even have 5K back then, but she got a free Xbox out of this. Griffin Gaming, they targeted his channel. They were telling people to report his videos and get him deplatformed for calling her out. So he decided, okay, I'm just going to take down the video. I'm uploading this to tell you why I'm taking it down. These people are nuts, right? Okay, so recently, oh my fucking God, give me a second. Hello, Senny Tom.
Yo, what's up, Crow? How's it going?
I hear you're coming back with 10 videos this month.
Yep, March, dude. March 5th. Mark it down. when they come down with all those videos. Not a single apology though. I don't need to do that because I'm Senny Tom.
Yeah, no. I gotta say, I think it's funny that in the wake of John Swan going away, right, for all of his shit, we're getting Turkey Tom back.
I mean, yeah, but it makes sense, right? When you think about it.
I think it's a fair trade.
It's well, yeah, but also what better time for him to come back, right? I don't know if you saw him in RFC. He actually stopped by with Augie, the Oreo, Bo Blacks, and all of them, right? And he was saying how, yeah, he'll be going up on March 5th or something and start making like a ton of videos, apparently. He didn't get any backlash, or nobody has been asking him really about the pyro shit because they're too distracted, I think, over the John Swan.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back specifically because John Swan is out of the picture. I just think it's very good, very fucking good timing for him to come back now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. In the wake of John Swan's downfall, we get the turkey back. So,
fair trade, maybe? Question mark. Have you ever seen Turkey Tom's videos?
You know what? I will say this. I never saw Turkey Tom openly and knowingly lie about another larger content creator. Right? Now, he may have had some terrible opinions. He may have completely fucked up. He may have screwed up with some of the things that he said about people. But I think it's hard to say that he knowingly, unquestioningly lied to everybody's faces about doing something, right? To the extent of what happened with John Swan. So,
yeah, that's what somebody told me. They said, I think, Swan messed up more because he just blatantly lied to people, right, to their faces, right, and even tried to elaborately like hide it and do all this shit. But with Tom, it's like you can say that he legitimately thought Ivory was a victim and that he wanted to help them because initially Ivory was getting a ton of shit on Reddit or something. So that's what they said.
And again, I think that Turkey Tom was a little malicious in some of the ways that he handled it, right? And I've been pretty open about it, right? But he's coming back in March. I'm not, the stuff with Pyrocynical's done. Pyrocynical's come back. He made his response. He talked a lot about the things that Turkey Tom was saying about him at the time. But he never felt the need to mention Turkey Tom or say anything about him beyond that. So, and I will say this, right? I'm excited for his content to come back, right? I want to see what he's got. I hope with everything that happened with John Swan, if Turkey Tom does a video talking about something that, people know now not to just take him at his word and actually look into the subjects that are being discussed, right? Look into the information, look into the evidence being provided. I think that's the best way of handling it. By the way, is that Turkey Tom's face?
Yeah.
Oh my! I've never seen his fucking face.
You've never seen his face?
I've never seen his fucking face before. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, by the way, I handed Steve the link if that's okay.
Oh, of course.
Cool. What up, Steve DeLive? Yo.
Here, I'm gonna turn off my camera and put on my favorite YouTuber's face here for a second. There we go. There we go.
Oh,
Hi, Steve.
It's my favorite YouTuber too. He's a good guy,
Good guy, Repzilla.
Yeah.
We love that Repzilla guy.
I love. He has a redemption arc coming.
He has a redemption arc.
Wait, for what?
For everything. I'm gonna make a video showing he's a good guy,
Oh my god. So
Steve, are you gonna be coming to Indiana?
Well, I can't really. Unless if my test is positive. I don't want to come and give you COVID either though.
Well, if your test is positive, no, you can't come here.
Exactly. So if my test is positive, that's when I would need to come there though, because then I can't get on my flight and I have nowhere to go. So
well, if your test is negative and they're gonna make you go on quarantine in Canada, just come here instead. You can live in the basement. Yeah, I got a shower in the basement. I got a pool table down there, a fridge, a full bathroom, everything.
That's actually very tempting because there's this article and it's like $3,700 for one night stay in Toronto, and that's where I'm landing. It's Toronto. So
yeah, I heard what they're doing to people in Canada. That's nuts. But
yeah, it's crazy.
but you hit me up if you need help, okay?
I will definitely. Thank you so much, man.
No, of course, buddy. You know I love you. You know I want you to be safe. Now,
I love you too. If you were in Canada, I'd be like, you got a place. Yeah, you have, even if you're there now, because I'm not there. I'd be like, go get the key from this person and go on it.
Oh, I'm hoping next year to do some traveling. So hopefully. Now, guys, I've explained to you the basic premise of how ZombaeKillz made it out into the public eye. She was false flagging channels and starting up targeted harassment campaigns against people by calling them racist, right? It's how she got her Xbox, is what she did to Griffin Gaming. Now, recently, and Tipster's done some videos talking about it too, right? But TheQuartering put out a tweet, right? Talking about how ZombaeKillz, who's sponsored now too, because I guess all you need to do for a sponsorship is literally just scream that everybody's a racist until they give you shit, which is a great fucking lesson for people, right? It's a great fucking lesson. Guys, don't try hard, don't build up your platforms. just scream that these companies are racist unless they give you free shit, right?
I never thought we'd be talking about this person again.
Well, here we are. Now, okay, all right. Let me because here's the thing. TheQuartering put up the video today, right? And in the video, he basically said he is archiving every single tweet about this situation, right? He's archiving everything because of what's being said. And since then, people are just mass deleting their shit, right? Which hey, smart, good fucking idea, because obviously, like, fuck, right? No, I mean, it makes sense. You would want to delete all of that, right? Now, unfortunately, TheQuartering story, I have to go to Tipster's Twitter account, and of course, he's very sensitive and he still has me blocked. So I still want to give him credit. So I'll pull up the old FAP tab. Give me 1 second here. And
he literally is the only one who has me blocked still. Augie unblocked me, for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
So okay. He put this out, right? Is there an actual archive of this tweet somewhere? The face I truly make when any white woman is about to get her ass beat to sleep, right?
Well, that's something Mr. Girl would say.
Fucking hell, dude. So she put out that tweet, right? TheQuartering actually tagged Logitech and talked about why someone that their sponsor would say that. Now, look, TheQuartering did go after a sponsor. That to me is screwed up, right? I don't think that you should go after people's sponsors. I really don't agree with that, right? Zombie, though, turned around and said this, which was nuts, which was, imagine photoshopping someone's tweets. LMAO, like I can't get through my own stuff. Y'all have me twisted. And this idiot going, it's not even a good Photoshop job, right? And I agree with her. It's a terrible fucking Photoshop job, right? Because it's not Photoshopped at all. It's her actual fucking tweet. Because people archived it. Now she deleted it. But as you can see here, she literally said it, right? She says this was Photoshopped, though, even though this is an archive from her own tweet, from her own Twitter account, January 22nd, right?
Way back machines in cahoots, you know. They're photoshopping their own archives now.
Yeah, but the thing is, she did say that. Now, is TheQuartering in the wrong for trying to target her advertiser? Yes, 100%. I think that was going too far. However,
should she even have an advertiser?
I mean, honestly, she really hasn't earned any of her sponsors. She's literally just cried racist and got in larger platforms to promote her to get this shit. Now, look, I think that's fucked up because you have more substantial content creators. Like, I'm not saying me. Don't get me wrong. I'm a small content creator, right? So is she. But she's someone who hasn't really worked for it. She hasn't really earned it. She's literally gotten it by crying racism, which, look, as someone who's Palestinian, I find that gross and offensive. I talked to my wife about it. She thinks that this girl is stupid. I think it's fucked up. Yeah. LMFAO. She couldn't even have the balls to own up to her own statement. Yes. So after it gets pointed out that this is a tweet that she did actually say after she claimed that it was Photoshop, ZombaeKillz turns around and says, I've been swatted and it's because of the quartering, right?
I'm sure he told everyone to go swat her. You know? That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but it's so classic to pull that though. I think it fits her character pretty well.
Let me see if I have the image saved because there was a oh my gosh. I got a few tweets about this, right? Because today I was just popping off with this shit. But I think I got the one I really wanted to share with you guys. Let me see if I have the right tab pulled up. Hold on. Here we go. So I said comedy gold, right? So you're saying he isn't harassing people. He is inciting harassment, despite stating numerous times in every video not to contact anyone he talks about. He can say whatever he wants. People are still going to take what he says and run with it. And the person said, so if these people are going to behave this way, regardless of what he says, why is he being held responsible for them? And they go, you're clearly on his side, so I'm done. I'm like, what the fuck? They literally said it doesn't matter what he says, right? They're not going to listen to him, but he's still responsible for everything that they do. And the guy points out, and she goes, I'm done. I'm done. You're just a fan of quartering. It's like, wow, man. That's like that got me. I just started fucking dying when I saw that shit, right? But this is the level of fucking arguments against them, right? But yeah, I said, the history of ZombaeKillz is cry racism for free Xbox, cry racism when criticized, false flag racist, make racist tweets, get called out by quartering, lie that they're photoshopped, spurg when archives get pulled, scream racist swatted her, deplatform quartering because racism.
Dude, I had no idea quartering has 1 million subscribers. So one of these million people fucking doxed me. So it must have been quartering must have went to them and gave them specific directions to do so. It's not like I just watched this guy and I don't like you because you're a piece of shit human being. So I swatted you out of my own accord.
I mean, technically, it could have been a fan of Griffin Gaming, right? It could have been a fan of any of the channels that she hit with a false flag and a copyright strike to get them taken down, because she's done it to more than just one person, right? She's made enemies of a bunch of people legitimately for attacking them. She went after one guy who did 2 videos on her, right? One criticizing her for the Xbox shit, the other defending her. And then she publicly calls him out, right? Ignoring the part where he says he defended her in a video, right? And said that he was chasing her for clout. I'm like, what? Bitch, you ain't That's fucking stupid. Worth a drop of clout.
He was helping her? He was helping her and she turned on him?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really fucked up. I watched the video too. He was legitimately defending her in the second video that he did on her. Wow. That's how fucking stupid this bitch is. But I'm like, nobody does this for fucking clout on you. I did one video on this idiot, right? I did one fucking video on this idiot, and it got less than 200 views. Less than 200 fucking views. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm doing it because she's an objectively awful human being who's abusing the platform the same way people like Susie Liu have done. Right?
I mean, that's why bounty hunters on that stream. Then the clout would have been flowing.
Yeah. I get more clout from having toy bounty hunters here. I get more clout from having Sen on the stream. I get more clout from having Sen on the stream. Talking about her doesn't do much for this channel, right? I'm talking about her because what she does is objectively fucking awful, right? And as someone who is a member of a minority class, right? I find her actions to get free shit gross and disgusting and offensive, right? You just way to invalidate all minority content creators by showing that what we need to do for attention is call everybody a fucking racist, which is how she's built herself up. That is perfect, right? Our opinions are totally invalidated, right? Unless you agree that everybody is just being a racist when they don't want to listen to us. Fuck
every
you.
White influencer is racist. That's just how it is.
Gigi gave me a $2 super chat. Lucasfilm should hire her. She's just like them. Well, yeah, I don't disagree with that statement. Now I have a lot of shit pulled up about this this thing, right? I had so much shit pulled up, and I'm just trying to find like the best way of going into it, because if you look up ZombaeKillz on YouTube, it's literally videos talking about how she has false flag people.
I've never heard of this person ever in my life.
Right?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
The only reason I
mean,
know her was from the Xbox thing, and because they actually gave her an Xbox. Like, it's insane. It's like r/entitled parents, but they got what they wanted. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, now like there has just been some statements made from people that are just flat out lies, right? Let me pull up the first one, right? Here we go. I think this person's Jordan Black on Twitter, and Quartering highlighted a few of them. I pulled them from his Twitter account. You can look up ZombaeKillz Quartering and find a bunch of this shit too. But after she made that statement, this person goes, if you or someone you know has been directly targeted by the Quartering and has been harassed as a result of being featured in one of his videos, please DM me, putting something together. Feel free to retweet, right? And I'm sitting there going, if I do content on somebody, now? I was like, yeah, right. Right. But I'm like, you can't say that because someone does a video criticizing you, that means that they're responsible for any hate that you get. Right. First off, she's getting a ton of hate because she used her race to get a free Xbox. And that's gross and offensive to a lot of people. Not the racist, but the other minorities in the fucking room who are sitting there going like, way to invalidate all of us, right? Way to invalidate all of us. In fact, at the time, she was calling other black people, calling her out and talking about how, oh, they're doing the fucking race traitor shit, right? Like I was like, you're so fucking disgusting. John. Oh, I got too much. I got too much clout going on right now. I got toy bounty hunters and fucking Sen. So much clout.
So much clout.
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, I just kind of got in here the last little bit of what you were saying there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She was basically saying that anybody, any other person of color that was calling her out were basically the self-loathing kind of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just, it was dumb. And the thing is, look, she made complaints about it. The thing was, what people need to realize is that her following wasn't that big. You know what I mean? She had, I think, something like 5,000 followers on Twitch. And I think she had something like less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, if I remember correctly. I think she only had maybe 200 subscribers at the time. I mean, she probably has more now because whether good or bad, controversy always drives viewership to somebody's channel, especially if it's somebody who has been called out by somebody else that someone else hates. So she wasn't really all that well known, but I guess in her mind, she thought that she was, and that was enough to merit her getting a free console sent to her. And of course, what was Microsoft or Sony going to do at that point, right? And I think Microsoft is the one that finally bent the knee. I don't know if Sony ever did. I believe Sony did after the fact, but I think Microsoft was the first to bend the knee on it. What are they supposed to do? Because obviously, they'd rather just give somebody a free console than get into this whole PR shitstorm that they're going to receive from people online, right? Them being, they're just like, fuck it. It's just a console. Just send it to her ass to shut her up. You know what I mean? They're not going to, they're just, that's not a big loss for them. So she ended up getting her way. And the thing is, she made it seem like it was only because of the fact that she was a person of color and a woman. It was the reason why she wasn't getting it. Which is stupid because,
again, I got to highlight the reason why I'm wearing a PlayStation shirt and not an Xbox shirt is because Sony told her to fucking pound sand and Xbox fucking gave her a console. Good fucking job.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, because they figured we don't want to deal with any kind of controversy. Fuck it, just give her a console and let's be done with it, so that there's not going to be any kind of fucking shitstorm that comes our way. So they bent the knee, and the thing was, look, you know, her numbers honestly didn't merit her getting anything. You know, I mean, if she was a person that had a substantial following, like in the 6-digit range, like either on either platform, that I think would have probably put her in a position for them to go ahead and send her something. You know, I mean, that would have warranted it. But she wasn't there at that point in time. I don't know that I don't know that she is even now. You know, I mean, maybe she is. I don't know, because that was what, a couple months ago. At this point, that was what, that was last year.
That was in November, right? And yeah. But she okay. So when she doesn't have controversy, she stops, right? And then when she starts controversy with somebody like this, she grows again, because her audience is not people that actually care about her streaming or playing video games or anything. Her audience is there because they want to support the poor black girl who's being targeted by the vile racists. That's,
well, not just that. Again,
I mean, that's embarrassing to me. That's embarrassing to me.
Well, of course, yeah, she's gonna have an audience of people that just hate, you know, her detractors, right? Anybody that hates a detractor of hers is going to be a fan of hers by virtue of that, by virtue of the fact that they just don't agree with somebody like TheQuartering or, you know, anybody else that has called her out publicly.
Yeah. I mean, and actually, you pointed this out to me, but I wanted to show people this really quick. Let me pull up this next tweet. This is another image that he shared. Now, this person said, I went to their YouTube. So, is there anything we can do to help deplatform the troll? This Shameless Lay account had made a couple tweets about TheQuartering. And one of the tweets was, I went to their YouTube and just started reporting all of the videos for harmful content. I hope if enough reports are made, it will be removed, but who knows? It seems worth trying, though.
Jesus Christ.
Now, here's the thing. When TheQuartering said that he was going out there and archiving all of these tweets, that account got deleted quick. That account's gone.
Yep. Yeah,
so I'm like,
that person bounced.
It does not matter if you have made a statement that you are going to openly false flag accounts, right? And make statements about a person that you either know are false or you really cannot prove in any way, shape, or form. Like if you're making statements right now and they're getting like thousands of fucking tweets or thousands of fucking likes and retweets and shit, where you're saying that he has openly swatted somebody, which is objectively false and can be proven quite easily, you're on the fucking hook. And rather than deleting everything, make a retractment, issue a retractment, state that you had it wrong, state that you still think TheQuartering is a massive piece of shit, even say that you think he's responsible for anything that his audience does. That's fine. But you cannot say certain things that are objectively false, right? And that's the problem with these idiots. They think they're on Twitter, they get the likes, they start getting all fucking high on themselves, and it leads to you doing some really stupid shit, right? Including one individual. And guys in the chat, if you have a Twitter account, right, I will eat it, baby. Thank you for the sandwich. I promise I'll eat the sandwich. I didn't eat anything. So this guy here, Ryan Wyatt, right? Ryan Wyatt works for YouTube. Okay. As you can see here, he is currently the global head of gaming partnerships at Google and head of gaming at YouTube. Okay. Right. This tweet here is how this situation starts, right? Where she says, the face I truly make when any white woman is about to get her ass beat to sleep. He goes, hey, Raymond and Zombie, I continue to flag every single message/tweet I receive regarding this issue to our policy, trust, and safety teams. This sits outside of my remit, but I continue to flag these escalations to our appropriate internal teams for review. Why is someone at YouTube engaging in a false flagging campaign? Like, does YouTube really have no control over its employees? He's the head of the fucking gaming partnership.
That guy's flagging TheQuartering's videos?
To YouTube directly. An employee at YouTube, the head of their gaming partnership team, is going to YouTube to get his videos reported. And I'm sitting there going, you have absolutely nothing on TheQuartering in which he ever calls for any type of harassment of Zombie. In fact, in those videos, tells people not to contact her and says that he thinks that anyone who engages swatting, anything of that nature, should immediately be put in prison. Right? That's his statement on this shit. right? Meanwhile, you have people going against the quartering who are releasing his docs in every single tweet about him.
Okay, so at
Oh
first
my
I thought
God.
he was flagging her tweets because like she was flagging his videos, but this dude who works at YouTube is also flagging his videos because he's just gonna take this at face value. She's like, oh, okay. So
And here's the thing:
this random person on the internet said it, so it must be true.
in the thread where this guy is, right? In the thread from ZombaeKillz and everything, people are sharing quartering's docs in there. And this idiot is, I believe, probably would see it because if he goes to that thread, it's pretty visible, right? I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to accidentally show it on my stream. But he's showing where, like, he's in a thread where people are sharing quartering's full name and address. And I'm like, the fuck? That's a YouTube employee. That's an employee at YouTube who's engaging in a targeted harassment campaign against a content creator that is being lied about from somebody who who I've already shown you on screen has lied about what they've said in the past. That's a YouTube employee doing that.
Yep, because he gets a chance to look like a good guy. That's what it is, at least in his mind. You know, fuck what the facts are, right? Fuck what the facts are. Let's see how I can look like a hero today.
Social points, social good points.
Yeah, basically, that's what I see.
Go home and go sleep and be like, I got to take down a bad white man.
You know what? Not even, Steve. It
because-
really is just for like looking good to the public, I think.
Yeah,
Because,
I 100%. Because what the fuck does this guy know? You see what he says in the tweet there, right? He's like, well, this is not really part of my responsibility, but I'll make sure that somebody knows. I'll go out of my way to make sure that somebody else here knows so that we can get justice for you.
Hey guys, you say you want YouTube to fire him? Go to Twitter, okay? Tag YouTube, tag Team YouTube. Use these images. I'm saying create a new tweet, tag them, and say, why is your employee engaging in a false flagging targeted harassment campaign against the content creator? Because here's the thing that I've learned, right?
And then somebody
YouTube doesn't give two shits.
Be like, I'm gonna make sure my higher ups hear about this, and then
I'm just saying, YouTube doesn't give two shits about who's right, who's wrong. All they care about is who's yelling the loudest. They don't give a shit. This girl lied about what she said. She got called out for saying something and lied about what she says, gets pointed out that she's lying, and then the next thing she says is, I've been swatted, and it's the quartering's fault. And all these idiots, right?
Well, where's the proof of that? That's what I want to know too.
The only thing we've proven is that she's a liar, right? I don't know if she was doxxed or not. Maybe she was.
It could have been.
What I do know is that she has 100% lied in the past about statement that she has made, right? And that's been proven because it was archived, right? She did make a statement, lied about making the statement, and then when she gets called out for the lie and proven to be a liar, her next thing is to say that people are doxing or are swatting her. It doesn't provide any proof of that. I'm like, no, I'm not going to believe someone who has already been shown to be dishonest. These idiots don't care, though. So now you have a YouTube employee who doesn't even care about the situation. And I'm sitting there going like, this girl said some racist shit in the past, right? She has. So as a YouTube employee, in order to defend somebody who's made openly racist statements, out there engaging in a false flag campaign against a content creator who exposed the racist. Because that's what it looks like. I mean, that's nothing I say. You might want to say I'm being a little bit, sensational with that statement, but it's not false. Someone who said racist shit, right, gets called out for being a racist, lied about what she said, and now YouTube employee is defending the person who said the racist shit and helping them false flag and try to deplatform a content creator.
Well, you're also forgetting one thing. That what was it? Maybe like a week or two ago, she was also in that controversy where she basically put a content creator on blast because he was critical of her, but also said that he was defending her in his videos, right?
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
And she put his email out there. You know what I'm saying? And the guy potentially, I mean, I don't know if this has been verified or not, but potentially the guy might even be autistic on top of everything else. You know what I mean? So can you imagine that if this guy's confirmed to be autistic, she just sent a whole bunch of people after this guy. You know what I mean? To flag his videos, to basically harass the guy, and the guy might not be in the right state of mind to begin with. You know, because we don't know what level of autism that he might have.
For that, right?
Exactly. That's the thing. You know, she would be responsible for that by her logic.
Yeah.
I mean, let me highlight this next one. So this individual, to my understanding, actually deleted the tweets that she made about it, right? But this is a verified Twitter account, okay? And
yes. This is
in
what I saw today.
2021, a black content creator is terrified because a racist troll called the police to SWAT her house. She's owed an apology, and any brand seen supporting this quartering person will be held to task. Now, look, I can understand someone trying to make a very mentally deficient legal argument. Well, she's not saying the quartering was the racist troll who called her house and swatted her. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but what is somebody to infer from that?
You can't. The thing is, if she wanted to say that, she cannot put those same statements into the exact same tweet. She would at least have to separate them, because the quartering can take that shit to court. And she can go, I wasn't referring to the quartering when I said that, but he's the only person that she's naming there, right?
But exactly, what would anybody seeing it on the surface, what else would they infer?
And
but
again,
that
verified Twitter account, that tweet's been archived. She thinks it's because she deleted it, it can't be used against her in the future. It's like they didn't fucking learn.
Logic. That's literally what Slug says.
I know, it's like they didn't fucking learn. The reason why ZombaeKillz is under fire is because she lied. She said a tweet was photoshopped, but it was already archived. She tried deleting the tweet. It doesn't matter. It's been archived. This idiot's tweet is archived. He's going to send it to his lawyers. And what's your response going to be? I don't remember ever saying that. Like, it doesn't work that way, you idiot.
Yeah, and from my understanding, even if you delete the tweet, even if you delete the tweet, at least my limited understanding of law, and I could be completely wrong here, is that it doesn't matter if she deleted it. You know what I mean? It's just the fact that she said it.
You have to issue out a retraction, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, this person then gives a link so people can give ZombaeKillz money. That link is to give ZombaeKillz cash, right? So I'm like,
she deserves cash. No,
I was like, what?
No, fuck that. Give Steve cash. Fuck this person.
Yeah, give me cash. Fuck all you people. But yeah, no, like I'm sitting there going, like, guys, the moment Quartering said he was going to get his attorneys, and all the fucking rats who were like, ha, we got him, and just jumped all over this shit, fucking face first into a fucking wall, right? Are now going, right, delete everything. He can't catch us. Delete it all. It doesn't work that way. Oh, those tweets were all photoshopped. It doesn't fucking work that way. Issue a fucking retraction. Because here's the thing. If he goes to court, but hold on, if he goes to court and he says, this girl accused me of fucking swatting her, right? And he demands that she shows evidence that she was actually swatted and she doesn't have it, she's liable for every fucking statement that she's made about the guy.
Hell yeah.
And the thing is, the quartering, I'm telling you right now, you went after his primary source of income. He's got a fuck ton more money than all these people put together. He doesn't need to win financially here. He just needs to take you to fucking court, get you on the record to say that you lied about being swatted. And what's your fucking defense going to be? It's like the idiot. Well, oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
No, I was just saying, it's not just that.
It's what it meant. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Here's the thing about Jeremy that people don't seem to understand. He's very good at fundraising. He's excellent at it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, he has a really good lawyer. Okay.
Oh yeah.
His lawyer,
Steven Crowder's fucking lawyer.
Yeah, he's got Bill Richmond as a lawyer. He's a very good lawyer. That's another thing. Number three, he has already taken things to court before and has won. You know, I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but a couple years back when he got assaulted at Gen Con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That guy ended up settling with him because, you know, his case was pretty much a slam dunk case for him. You know what I mean? That guy ended up settling with him.
And the response from these people, hold on, because I remember when that happened. The response from them was to call the quartering a pussy for taking the guy to court. I'm like, why? He won. He literally won in the court of law. So like he's already done this before, right? He's got like, dude, Steven Crowder's attorney has gotten him out of some shit that would have ended other people's career entirely, to the point where YouTube will not fuck with Crowder. Like,
well, remember, I forget which website it was too that wrote a smear piece on him. That they had to basically retract it because of Bill Richmond. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's not playing around. He will fucking take shit to court. And I guarantee, here's the other thing too, what people don't realize. Quartering doesn't even have to spend his own money. That's the thing. He's so good at fundraising, and he's made enough friends in the community that will help him fundraise and use their platforms to help him fundraise that he won't even have to pay a dime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He won't. He just won't. He has enough of a base, and he has enough friends that will support him, even if they don't like him. You know, there's people.
I mean, here's the thing. He could sue, raise the money on GoFundMe, and then get this bitch for attorney's fees right afterwards, and literally not spend a fucking penny of the money that he raises. Because that's what Sargon did. Remember when Sargon fucking did a countersuit against
Aquila,
that one girl?
Aquila, obviously.
Aquila, obviously. Aquila obviously took him to court, made a bunch of statements about the guy, right? Talking about how she just wanted to see him suffer. She wanted to take his platform away from him, all this shit. Took him to fucking court. Got laughed, like her first attorney just left. Right? Said, I'm not doing this.
He just
Fuck
like
you,
walked.
I'm out.
He just dipped.
He straight up he dipped. He dipped the fuck out of that, right? She gets another attorney, right? Goes to court, gets slapped in court, and Sargon, who has not used a single penny out of his pocket because he did a GoFundMe to raise money for the attorney's fees, countersues her and gets the attorney's fees out of her.
Yeah.
Quartering, all he needs to do is just take this girl to court. And look, I'm telling you right now, and here's the thing, right? She better hope that she was actually swatted, right? I know that seems like a nasty thing to say, but here's the thing. If he takes her to court and turns out that she made up the entire situation, and the other individuals who are part of this, we're talking about trying to get him deplatformed to target him financially. And let's say YouTube deletes his channel. Well, then he's got actual fucking damages against her, right? What is she going to do? She's not going to have the fucking money to pay for that. And this girl, like, here's the thing. She's not going to have the fundraising arm that fucking Quartering has. And even if she did, it's not going to pay for that type of lawsuit. All these other people, the Black Girls Gamer Twitter account, right? Whoever's running that is not going to have the fucking funds for that. Like, that's the point, though, right? If you do it to someone like Griffin Gaming, who does not have the funds to do this shit, that's why Griffin Gaming took his shit down, right? Because he doesn't have the funds to go to court and do this shit, right? He doesn't have those relationships in the community to do this shit. Quartering does, okay? Yep. So unless you can prove the shit that you are saying about him, you're going to court. He's serious about this. You directly started a targeted harassment campaign with the sole purpose of getting his channel terminated. You don't these idiots think that they can just say whatever the fuck they want on Twitter. She did it to so many people. She did it to one kid potentially who's autistic, right? She did it to Griffin Gaming. She did it for a free console. Every time she's done it, she's gotten away with fucking victory. So I'm pretty sure she feels really emboldened. Just let her fucking mouth run and say whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
Now you're going up against a guy who's substantially larger, has a fuck ton of money, can fundraise the shit out of this, because here's the thing. This idiot has pissed off a lot of people, not just over the Quartering situation, over the Griffin Gaming situation. People think that she's a fucking clown because she got a free fucking Xbox.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, even people like, look, Griffin and the Quartering hate each other, right? But I guarantee you, if even Griffin would be on board to help the Quartering raise money, right? Like, Griffin would promote this. He'd probably promote that shit.
Yeah, he definitely would. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Exactly.
But if she's actually doing like
anything,
shit, then like, why wouldn't she? Like, if
anything could happen.
Being fucked with by someone much worse. Let's not have that. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like,
you have to have my back when something bad happens.
anything could happen, but what I want you to understand, right, like, is the very first thing that's going to happen when she goes into court is Quartering is going to point out that he had criticized her over a statement that she made that he found offensive, and her very first thing that she did was lie about making the statement. And she can argue that's not relevant, and her attorneys can argue that's not relevant. It establishes character, and that's the opening incident here. And she can say, no, he targeted me, and he can say, well, look at what she said. It was offensive, right? I just wanted to bring that to people's attention, that someone who was being, and he could make the whole fucking cancel culture argument, someone who was being sponsored was saying objectively offensive things. And she thought that it was offensive too because she lied about making the statement. And there you go. And then he has every right to criticize her. I get to say that, and she knew it was wrong what she said because that's why she lied about saying it. She claimed it was Photoshopped, and I have proof that it wasn't. So she knew what she said was wrong. And so I talked about it, and then when it got pointed out that she lied, she said that I swatted her. And she got a bunch of people start saying that I swatted her and try to report my channel to YouTube. And I guarantee you, if his channel gets terminated, he will absolutely sue that bitch for all the damages. And everybody who encourage people to do that.
100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him either.
and the other thing is, like, these
It'd probably
outlets,
be done over Zoom. We'd probably get a video of it.
Well, I mean,
that'd be great.
The other thing is, like, these outlets, right? You know, they're liable for what their reporters are. If they have a reporter who's on Twitter saying something like, I work for Kotaku, right? And they're saying that the Quartering did these things and you need to report him, he'll sue Kotaku. He'll go after where the money is.
Dude, he already has forced, companies that have written freaking bogus hit pieces on him, right? Where they've made assertions about him. You know, I mean, he's gone after them before, and they've had to retract shit because I forget which website it was. It might have been Eurogamer, I think. Maybe that posted an article about him.
Yeah,
I think it might have been Eurogamer or PC Gamer, one of those two. I don't know. One of those companies posted an article about him, and they had to retract that shit because they straight up were they were defaming him in the article. Yeah, and he just made one phone call to his lawyer. They had to retract, and they had to apologize.
And you think that, and they didn't want to, but you think he's not going to? Bill Richmond, his attorney, Crowder's attorney, they have contacts at YouTube. You think he's not going to contact Bill and say, hey, there's a YouTube employee who's going to YouTube and directly reporting my videos up to upper management at YouTube. Can you do something about it? You think he's not? Think that Ryan Wyatt guy has any fucking clue the stupidity of what he just did by openly saying that he's doing it on fucking Twitter for fucking social media brownie points? That was dumb. That was dumb. If he really has issues with what the Quartering was doing, the smartest fucking thing that guy could have done was shut the fuck up and just do it in private. The fact that he went onto fucking Twitter and told people that he was doing it was one of the dumbest things he could have done next to actually reporting the fucking videos. That was stupid. That was objectively fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, Chambers is here. I hope the Quartering can pull through. If he gets kicked, it's going to be bad.
Oh, look, it's going to cause a fucking firestorm, man. If he does,
I don't think that it would happen. I don't. But if it does, all these idiots who think that they've deleted their tweets, so they're protected. No, you're going to court. He will take you to fucking court. He will prove that you made defamatory statements about him, and they did. That you libeled him, and they did. And he'll drag your asses into court. And he doesn't care about how much money it's going to cost to do that. That guy will go broke dragging people into fucking court if he has to. Just to prove that you're fucking amoral fucking monsters. And then take every fucking penny that you own.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. He won't go broke. Like I said, because he'll be able to fundraise the shit of that. He won't ever spend a dime of his own money on that defense.
I know. That's the thing, right? You have someone with the mentality, though, with the Quartering, where if he had to, he would.
Yeah, he would. Yeah,
but at the same time,
he would. Yeah.
He doesn't even need to do that in the first place, which only makes it worse. If he had to spend his own money, maybe then you'd say, well, if we just keep, delaying and shit, but he doesn't even have to do that. He can outweight you. He can outspend you, right? And the thing is, you've done things that are objectively going to put you into a very shitty fucking position in a court of law.
Yeah.
People don't fucking get it. They think it's a fucking game.
Yeah, well, here's the thing too, right? If they take him to court right under the whole pretense of, well, I got swatted because of this guy, you know what I mean? Good luck with that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Good luck proving that in a court of law.
Well, I mean, all he has to do is say,
Well, he would have never said that. He would have never instigated
I have over
They're-
100
not like she
statements
did.
on my channel telling people that I disavow swatting. How are you going to blame me
Well,
for that?
he disavows harassment of any kind. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He says it repeatedly, and
I
that's the
guess
thing.
they
And that
can
is
make the
provable.
argument is like that's kind of suspicious that he's saying that so much, that he disavows it so much. Maybe it's because he does it.
Yeah, and then his responsibility, no, I
Well, the
have
whole
to
wink,
do
wink,
that
nod, nod.
because people will accuse me if I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, literally. I mean,
Yeah,
you're proving
no,
it too.
You can't just not be racist. You have to be anti-racist. You have to be anti-doxing. You got to be anti. What's the other bad thing? Anti-pedophiles. Obviously.
What's the other bad thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big top three, right?
You have to be anti-logic too.
Hell yeah.
Logic is like
Yeah.
the one
Well,
is the
that just
worst
comes
thing
with
to have.
everything.
Fucking win on the internet. Come on now. Don't you know anything?
Sam, whose picture is that you have now? You always change your picture.
Fucking Turkey Tom. I don't even know where you got that photo.
Don't worry about
Is
it.
it?
It looks like he
Is
got
that what he
raped.
looks like?
Seriously,
I
fuck.
got it on
To me, it
freaking
does. Let me get
Twitter.
the bigger screen up. Yeah, no, not really, actually. So from here, it looks like it, but not from here. He's at the eyebrows. He has big eyebrows.
It's the greatness that is Turkey Tom, man. He's gonna make his triumphant return.
Okay.
Bask in
Is
his
it?
glory.
Is that soon? Did he already? I thought he already. came back.
March 5th, friend. March 5th.
March
We got
5th.
10 Turkey Tom videos, I think he said he's coming out with.
He
so.
says he's doing 10 videos
Dude,
all
I'm
on
gonna be
Speak Live.
honest. Yo, Crow, I don't want imagine. Dude, no, straight up, like I don't want to say he has good content, but like some of his videos, kind of entertaining.
No, I
Can't
said
deny
it.
that.
Dude, I
Well,
like
shit.
his content, but
The
the thing
shit.
is, and the reason why I criticize him so heavily is because I like the guy's content. When I saw the shit that he was saying about Pyrocynical, that's why I did content on it, because I respect the guy and I really didn't respect what he was doing. That was it. It didn't come from a place of, oh, I hate this guy and I'm gonna fucking drag him through the fucking mud. No. I still like the guy's content. I'm still interested in watching it. It's just like when John Swan did his video on Chris Hansen. I agreed with his perspective on Chris Hansen, but I said, like, I don't think you have the proof to make some of those statements that you're making in that fucking video. I think Chris Hansen's a piece of shit. Now we find out John Swan's a piece of shit too, so I don't know what to say. But like when Turkey Tom comes back and does videos, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna take it for what it is, and if he says something I think is false, maybe I'll do a video reacting to it. But otherwise, I'm excited to see him come back, and hopefully he's fucking learned a little bit from the situation. If he hasn't, then fuck the guy. But
I don't think the
otherwise,
15K loss actually affected him either. I think he's pretty chill, all things considered. Because again, he went on RFC and he seemed pretty chill, like nothing ever happened, like way better than before. So I don't think it got to him.
that's good. Just stop over Turkey Tom. Someone said that. Hold on.
Somebody, you know what's weird? People have been making that comparison like a lot lately. Over the last
I mean, they're
3
similar
months.
ages. They both started out with the animation thing, right?
Yeah, they're always like, just stop is just like Turkey Tom, honestly. But I think that Just Stop has like a cleaner slate at this point, right? If that makes any sense. And Turkey Tom already has like a little bit of a negative stigma to him, right? So I think that might be the reason why people are saying Just Stop over Turkey Tom at the moment. Similar, I guess. What would you say? Editing styles, something like that. You know,
Yeah.
Work ethic, yeah. Similar ages, etc.
I think Just Stop hasn't said as many like
Format, you mean similar format
inflammatory
styles,
statements.
Yeah, he seems very I don't want to say PG, but he does seem like the type of guy that's not gonna just like say the gamer word like behind closed doors or anything, you know. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because that's
the quartering.
no.
Turkey.
Just stop. Because I know goddamn well fucking Tom does that. I mean, come on now. But I won't hold that against Tom. Like, you know, even though people wanted me to, I'm not.
I guarantee you, when Turkey Tom comes back, fucking Sen's gonna be over here talking about, oh, he's a handsome man, just like
dude.
Augie.
I've been liking a lot of his tweets. No, I'm gonna be honest. Some of his tweets are really kind of fire lately. And I've been liking and retweeting them. I don't know if that's gonna give me shit. Probably will, but
Why?
we'll cross that bridge when we come to. Because I'm not supposed to like these people, Steve. That's why. You know?
You're not supposed to like these people.
I'm not supposed to like, God forbid.
People take Twitter way too seriously. Like, people who can't, like, survive on Twitter, I don't understand. Like, you just not care. You just not care.
Yeah. Bad
I
guy
agree,
Sen,
Steve.
bro. Bad guy Sen.
I want to be bad. I want to be an evil
So
content
I
creator.
love how I'm like, you're such a good guy, Steve, and you're like, no, I want to be evil. So,
Yeah.
Steve's not
Okay.
capable of being bad.
I mean, like, as
I love
far
our
as
combo. I love our combo.
as far as what we're talking about with this whole situation between the quartering and these other idiots, my only word of advice is, if you're actually concerned with what is about to happen, go out there, make a statement, retract what you fucking said, and follow it up with, but I still think Quartering's a massive sack of shit, and I think he's a disingenuous liar, and he's responsible. Whatever you want to fucking say from there, like, that's all fine. But like, the other shit, you got to stop. Like, that's it. The other shit, you just got to stop. I don't know why it's so fucking hard for these people. I never do. I never do. I never will.
They report them?
What?
I don't know what he said. I don't know the last thing he said.
What the fuck?
I never
Where did
have
that
and I
come
never
from?
will, but I don't know what the thing he said was.
Oh, Steve the live.
Oh, Steve, you're not focused at all tonight. You're not focused at all. Could Sen just be a balance of
very
evil and neutral?
I think isn't that called chaotic neutral? Wouldn't that be called that?
No, because
You have to take the
no.
test.
You can't
Yeah,
be
that's
evil
what
and
I think.
neutral. You can't be evil and neutral.
That's what we got. Steve got Steve lawful good. Yeah, that's what you got. You got lawful good. We actually took that
neutral
fucking test,
good.
bro. You should take it too. See what you get. It was
Well,
fun.
What test are we talking about? Hold on.
I think it's the what was it called, Steve? Moral compass test, something like that.
That's
Some
that
shit
is
like that.
It's a moral compass test.
Yeah, so Steve got like lawful
computer wants
good or
to-
some shit like that, and he got pissed off because he wanted to be evil or something.
Wait, is it the moral sense test?
I think that's what it is.
I think
yeah.
I got lawful. I think I got neutral. I might have got lawful, but I'm not like really like I used to do some pretty unlawful.
Oh, I know.
things,
Moral
so I can't
compass
do that.
test, D&D online assessment test. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this live. Let's see what I get.
Do it,
hold
do
on, let me
it.
go.
It's kind of long,
I can't
Crow.
remember what it's like.
Oh, fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah, what's it? I don't think that long.
Family
Yeah,
elder. Okay, hold
He
on.
can talk about. He can.
What?
He can be
What?
angry and
What?
take it at the same time.
To talk about what?
So you just,
Fuck it's Steve. Steve, you're so unfocused tonight. Family elders are expressing
I am
disapproval of
focused.
you and the rest of the family. Do you accept the criticism and change your ways? Seek a compromise with the elders? Besmirch the
You should do
reputation of
this
the
later,
elders
Carl.
as you ignore their scorn. Silence
Bro,
the
you
elders
should do
any
that
ways you
later.
can.
You
Definitely
should do that
number
later,
3.
bro. You should do it
Would
later.
you? No. This
Do it
isn't
later.
that
Do it
long.
later, man.
This is not that long. Well, you guys keep talking. I can do this in the meantime.
nah,
It's
that's not
easy.
that long.
Like it's really
Okay, I
not. It's less
found
than
it.
20 questions.
I'm
Would you
true
give up a
neutral. What the
promising
fuck?
career to aid the family in the time of need? If I was sure I'd be able to return to my career soon. Ugh, that's a tough one because I've always had to do the opposite. I've always had to go into work to save the family. Yes, with some reluctance. Yeah, I think I would have to. Would you betray a family member to advance your own career? If it was Dean.
Good answer. Love it.
I'd resist the temptation. Do you
It's
respect the
truthful.
leaders of your family?
Oh, you got true neutral, Steve.
They're out of touch with reality.
Yeah, it's no fun.
If your family had arranged your marriage to someone loathsome, would you? No.
Dungeons and
Somebody working
Dragons.
at flee. Fucking flee. You're estranged from a family member. On his deathbed, he seeks reconciliation. Do you refuse to speak to him?
Dang, bro.
Relationships to friends. A powerful but corrupt judge offers you wealth. You'll be able to testify against a friend. No, you never testify against your friends. Testify on your friend's behalf, no matter.
What kind of scenario is
friendship
that?
first.
A powerful judge. Of course. No matter how powerful that judge is.
Do you become close to friends or hold most people at a safe distance? I want to say I have a few close friends. That's about it. I don't have a lot, though. Have you ever betrayed a friend? I've done so more than once, and I sometimes get away with it. Oh, these are evil. I've done so once.
That's that answer.
I've been tempted to do so, but I've never gone through with it. No, I don't think I've ever been tempted to betray a friend. No, I've never been tempted to. How do you view lifelong commitment to a single romantic partner? Oh, I better answer this one right. So the ideal, if it's achievable, all right, miss on whatever others have to offer. Tie yourself to one person, huge mistake. Such a romance would be ideal. I'm married, so that's my answer. That is the only answer that someone in my position can give.
That is the right answer always.
It is the objectively right answer. It is objectively the right answer.
Steve, it's the right answer always.
Do you insist on repayment when lending money to friends? No, they just owe me a favor is probably where I'm at. Are you still in touch with childhood friends? No, I move around too much. Relationships to the community. Oh, do you donate time and money to improve the local community? No, I don't have enough time or money to spare. Oh, here's my answer. No, my local community would be a waste of time and money. Fuck those people. Your community is threatened with invasion. Do you help defend it to your last breath, man the barricades with the rest of the community, flee as soon as things look grim, kind of deal with the invaders to act as a spy? I don't want to work with the invaders. I think I would just flee. If you were injured and required immediate assistance, would members of your home community agree to help? Definitely not. I've made some enemies here.
Yeah. Guess which one I chose for that.
Definitely not.
Oh my god.
Ty Ironclaw wants to know what he's missing, Crow.
I'm taking the moral compass test.
Hell yeah, bro.
So we can see where Crow aligns on the good or bad scale.
Do you respect
And
the
chaos
laws
scale.
and authorities in the community? I don't have attention to authorities. They've got no hold. Yeah, they fucking outlaw weed over here. Fuck those people. Do members of the community shun, avoid, or mock you?
Yeah. Tipster.
Yeah, yes. Their small minds can't handle anyone outside the norm.
God.
Yeah, fuck the community. Would you stand for office or seek to represent the interests of the community in some public manner? To do so would be an honor. I'd know. Of course, it's everyone's dude. No. Only if no one else could handle the job. No, I don't want to be responsible for the community's welfare. It's either one of these two. But
Sen, you got to take this test, Sen.
I already took it.
No, only if no one else could handle the job. I think I'm there. Because if I can make a change, sure. I just don't want to. Relationship to king and country. Your country is racked with famine. Would you steal what food you needed to survive? That's easy. Oh, wait, hold on. Then sell it back to the community at a high price. Ooh, I could make some money.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't have to be stealing the bread all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to steal the food, make some money, and then I'll be rich. I offered enough. If offered enough money, would you slip poison into your king's drink? No, although that some money would tempt me. Yes, if I thought I could get away with it. I don't like kings, so I It says if I was
King
offered
in
enough
general?
money. So
No
yes,
king?
if I thought I could get away with it, yes, I would. A plague is sweeping across your country. Would you undertake a dangerous
What if he
mission
was
to
a
find
good
cure?
king?
Well, it doesn't say if he's a good king. I think the king's a jackass. Have you ever met a good king?
You'd have to.
Have you ever met a
There's
good
been
king?
Yes,
benevolent
but they all
kings.
die
There's been
immediately
Who's the
benevolent
after,
queen's
so.
husband?
Have you
there's
ever
been
met a
benevolent
good
kings.
king,
They
sir?
never last though.
They
That's the
never
thing.
they're gonna
They
die
don't.
anyways. If they're a good king, someone's gonna poison them. It may as well
Yeah.
be me.
Well,
Did-
King Arthur,
Cuba
right?
have a
He
king?
survived a little bit.
King Arthur,
Right?
but he's a legend. He's a legend. Nobody knows if he actually existed. So
King Arthur slept with his best friend's wife.
no,
Whoa,
that's
what
not
a
how. That's
chat.
not what
Did
happened.
he?
His best friend. No, his best friend slept with his wife. He didn't sleep.
Oh,
He got
Oh,
cut.
That's
okay.
like
He got cut.
What
King
kind of
Arthur got
story
cut.
is
Not the other way around.
backwards.
That's why they're all
This is
evil.
what they teach kids in the schools.
It
A
was,
plague
it
is
was
sweeping across your
Lancelot.
Dr.
country.
Seuss.
Would you undertake a dangerous mission to find a cure, heal the sick as best you can, avoid contact with the sick, or flee the country? Flee the country. I'm not getting the fucking plague. Do you respect the lawful authority of the rulers of the land? No, a ruler is no better than anyone else. I love that one. If you were offered a reasonably lucrative deal, would you spy for a hostile foreign power? No, because I might get caught. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts and property rights? Are you kidding me? The government can't even pave roads. Yes! Thoughts on crime and punishment?
It's right there.
If in prison, would you injure or kill others to escape? Yes, serves them right for locking me up. Yes, I don't even need to read the rest. Do you accept a noble's right to treat badly the serfs who work on his land? No, nobles should rule as kindly as possible. No one has any right to treat another person badly, period. I agree.
Steve, did you take this test, Steve?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I got true neutral. Which
I
is like
see.
the most fucking plain toast answer you could get. I thought I at least got a good neutral or some shit. I was just like plain neutral, true neutral.
You have accidentally
Thank you for
committed a
this one, bro.
crime. Do you confess and attempt to make restitution to the victim? Confess throwing yourself on the mercy of the court? Hide your involvement? I'm just going to hide my involvement. Lying if I have to. I'm not going to pin it on someone else. That's fucked up. If guilty, would you confess to a crime? No, I'd make the magistrates prove my guilt. No, I'd try to prove my innocence. No, it's easier to make them prove my guilt. Would you express a revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment? No, I might privately express my opinions. Yes, somebody's got to speak the truth. Yes, I'd rather be punished than remain silent. Up the revolution. Not a revolutionary guy. No, politics aren't worth getting worked up. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, I'd rather be punished. Fuck them. While traveling, you witness an assault. You are ordered to testify, which will delay your travel significantly. Do you slip out of town at night to avoid testifying? Deny you saw anything. Remain reluctantly, testify, and leave. Remain until the trial's conclusion in case further testimony is I think it's that one. I don't really care about being late in general. Thoughts on business and economy. What is the best use of wealth? Stay on top of the heap for yourself. To not only stay on top, but keep others from climbing to your... No, that's fucked up. Doesn't want the money. When confronted by beggars, do you give generously, give moderately, give only what I wouldn't miss anyway, a copper or two at most? Ignore them as you... God, that's a tough one. Ignore them as you walk by is, I think, what most people... Like, everyone's going to lie on this one and be like, oh, I give them something. But no, everyone here would answer it this way. Look, I'm from an area with a lot of homeless people. I'm telling you, 99.99999% of people do this. I'd give them whatever change I got, but I'm not going to reach into my wallet and pull out 20. By using magic, you could fool village merchants into thinking your copper pieces were made of gold. Do you? Yes. 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 You have two job offers. One pays more, but the other is secure and steady. Which do you choose? I definitely the one that pays more. What's the best path to wealth? It's a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. Staying flexible so you take advantage of good opportunities. I like this one. Staying flexible. If you accepted a job or contract, would you try to finish the task even if it got much more dangerous? My word is not my bond. I'm not for work. Fuck that. Yes, because it's good to have a reputation, dependability. You can bet I'd be renegotiating. Yeah, I'd renegotiate. Chaotic Evil! Yes!
That's what you got.
Damn, bro.
A chaotic evil character does whatever his greed, hatred, and lust for destruction drive him to do. He is hot-tempered, vicious, arbitrarily violent, and unpredictable. It's simply out for whatever he can get. He is ruthless and brutal. If he is committed to the spread of evil and chaos, he is even worse. Thankfully, his plans are haphazard, and any group he joins or forms are poorly organized. Typically, chaotic evil people can only be made to work together by force, and their leader lasts only as long as he can thwart attempts to topple it or assassinate him. I love this. I love this. I love it. I win the D&D assessment test. Chaotic evil it is. Yes.
Damn it.
I think it describes me.
Yeah.
That describes me
That's such a
perfectly.
cool one.
Fucking Steve wanted that one.
Yeah.
He got true neutral. Oh man.
I got the easiest one.
You're too precious for this world, Steve.
I thought I answered evil too. I was going to answer evilly, and I still got.
I love this. Hold on.
Neutral.
Chaotic evil is sometimes called demonic because demons are the epitome of chaotic evil. Chaotic evil is the most dangerous alignment because it represents the destruction, not only of beauty and life, but the order on which beauty and life depend. I got the most dangerous alignment. Oh yeah.
Hey, some people in the chat want the link to the quiz. You should just probably just put it in the chat.
Here, let me.
I did it.
Oh, you got it.
Here you go. There you go, everybody. Oh, Steve got it too. No, I did the wizards. Guys,
I don't know. I
Yokai got neutral. Oh, Yokai, I'm sorry. Hopefully, with some of these days, you guys get some of the cooler lines, like yours truly. And I answered all those questions honestly.
Yeah.
Yep. Although I'm surprised, I didn't say that I would spy for a foreign power, but then I did say that I wouldn't do it because I didn't want to get caught. So
True.
nothing about morality there. Oh, God. What?
Someone got true neutral here too, Steve. You're not alone.
I'm not alone. That's good. I don't feel so.
All right, guys.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
We are ending the stream here. I want to say a special thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight. What are you guys' thoughts on the situation between well, actually, you guys say whatever you want before we close up, either about Turkey Tom coming back, fucking the chaotic neutral test, the situation with the quartering. You first, Steve, because it's been a while since you've been on the channel.
Well, I don't know anything about this stuff. I came on to learn, so I don't think this lady who got the free Xbox should be saying all this stuff about quartering, especially if she's doing that to him. Like she just said that her fans are doxing him now, right? So
yeah, he's being doxed pretty regularly.
Responsible. Yeah, so then he's gonna eventually get swatted and if his channel gets taken down, like he said, she'll go to court. So she's gonna take L soon. She should have just stopped when she got the free Xbox. She should have just stopped, and she got greedy. Turkey Tom, I don't know anything about Turkey Tom, so that's cool.
No.
He comes back and drops 10 videos all at once. Is he dropping 10 videos all at once, or is it just
one by one?
Them
one by one.
Senny Tom.
Yeah, so quartering should sue the shit out of those people. Tom, I look forward to seeing what he puts out. Should be interesting. And the test is interesting. You should all take it and have a good time.
What did you get, Sen?
I got chaotic neutral.
Ah.
Yeah.
Not as fun. Not as fun.
Yeah, it's okay.
John.
Better than true neutral.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking neutral bastards. Do you remember the episode of Futurama where Zach Brannigan is pissed off at the neutral people?
I
Oh my God,
don't.
it's in the
No.
I don't
theaters.
remember that
I
episode,
don't.
but it's a good series. I like.
Oh
it.
my God. Okay, so they're
Yeah,
these
it's pretty
aliens,
sad.
right? And he's convinced that they're evil. And like he's saying like most vicious things about them. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, dude. I
Nietzsche, subscribe to the channel.
Huh?
Guys, somebody in chat says first stream that they've caught. Sub to the channel.
Nice.
You get the
Yes.
notifications.
That hey, if you're a member, it's $1.99. Just $2 whole for a whole wealth of content just like this. Oh man,
What-
God, I'm trying to remember the quote, but it's like, what makes a man turn neutral? Okay, hold on. I got it pulled up.
What makes a man turn?
It's like it's like a 10-second clip, so I think I can share it and not get copyright claimed. If I do, I'll just have to delete it.
While you do that, then real quick, I'll just give one final thought. This ZombaeKillz is not a victim. You know what I mean? She's not a victim of anything. You know, she seems to be able to dish it out, but she never can seem to take it. You know what I mean? And I'm of the philosophy, it's like, look, don't start none, won't be none. And she started plenty in her time. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be out there and be a person that is trying to build up your platform and be a public persona, whether it be on Twitch, YouTube, or wherever, you got to get ready to take all the shit that comes with that. You know what I mean? So she's not a victim in any of this, and she's done plenty of this shit herself. I mean, potentially even to somebody that is autistic. I mean, again, not confirmed, but from my understanding, the
Who told
the
you
kid that
this,
she threw under the
John?
bus a couple
That
weeks
you're not
ago.
sure if this is true.
Well, no, here the thing is that's what's been said, right? And the thing is, but the bottom line is the guy was a small content creator. The guy has, I think, less than even 100 subs or something, and he made 2 videos critical of her in the tamest way, you know, in the cringiest of way. You know, I mean, his videos aren't really all that good, and he sent them to her, and he even tried to defend her in the second video where he was trying to, I guess, in his mind, constructively criticize her, right?
Oh,
sent them to
Latchkey
her. I don't know.
Boy, thank you for the super sticker. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
You know, and the thing is, I don't know why he would send them to her, but basically she put his email out there where he sent her the videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And with his email address showing, and look, people probably dogpiled that kid. You know what I mean? Probably harassed that kid, and you know, she didn't seem to have any remorse over it. And then on top of it, she was cheeky enough to go ahead and send him an invoice on PayPal as some kind of own for using her likeness in his thumbnail, which again, that's the other thing. These people that make content on Twitch or these other platforms, they really never know how fair use actually works. You know what I mean? In regards to video content. You know what I mean? They think that because they're on a public platform like Twitch or YouTube, that they think that just by them uploading their videos, that all of a sudden that their face is copyrighted and they retain all the rights to their face. That's not how it works. That's not how any of it works. So she had the audacity to send him an invoice on top of everything else, trying to charge him money for talking about her, essentially, you know, as some kind of own. But it just made her look that much more petty. You know what I mean? And vindictive. It's just like, why do you care so much about what a person that essentially amounts to, I guess, you know, or at least in your eyes, should be a nobody, right? Compared to you, because you're the great ZombaeKillz, right? Like, why would you sit there and put the fucking guy's name out there, right? You know, for people to dogpile him.
Maybe she thought she was gonna take all his subscribers. She's gonna be like, no, don't.
I guess so. I don't know.
The quarter, come sub to me.
But that's the thing. It's just like, you know, she's sitting there punching down, right? She's one of these people that she's punching down on somebody, right? But then when it happens to her, oh no, that's not okay. Can't have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that may be autistic kid with like less than 100 subs.
It's okay for me to do it to somebody else, but you know, if somebody does it to me, nope, can't have that. So I don't feel sorry for her in the least. If there's any legal action taken against her, good. If there's any legal action taken against anybody else that is perpetuating her fucking nonsense, good too. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. I support it 100%. You know, I don't support any kind of harassment going that way, but look, if what it takes for dumb shit like that to stop is some litigation. I am for that. You know what I mean? Especially if it comes with somebody actually doing something illegal, right? She's out there defaming and libeling people. You know, good. You know, hope she gets, you know, the book thrown at her.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna get anything thrown at her.
Probably not. I don't think it'll go anywhere. I think. Well, I think. Look, I think she's going to cower. I mean, she already has. She started cowering after she started getting backlash for the one guy, right? I forget the guy's name. Was it Taylor Gang or something like that? Was the guy's name Crow? The kid who made the videos on her. I
honestly don't know what his name is.
Yeah, his channel name is like Taylor Gang or Gang Taylor or something like that. It's just. It's a guy that has like maybe like 100 subs or something and might be autistic, right? I mean, you know, but even still, he's just a small creator. He's a small creator making inconsequential videos about her. You know what I mean? And she saw the need to point it out because he reached out to her.
Oh yeah, Taylor Gang is the YouTuber. All right, guys. Let me play this one clip for everyone who got neutral anything on that damn test.
What makes a man turn neutral? Lust for gold? Power? Or were you just born with a heart full of neutrality?
Wow.
I do love Futurama.
Yeah,
I missed that show. It was funny as shit. Yeah.
All right, everybody. We're done for the night. Thank you all. ZombaeKillz can go piss off in a corner. I hope Quartering sues all these assholes into the fucking dirt. And the poorhouse. But you know, those are my thoughts and opinions. Guys, tomorrow I'm uploading the video talking about this person who has made statements about the accuser of James Charles, right? I think it's worth looking into. And hopefully you tune in tomorrow and you take a look at it. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Stream, podcast, live, clout chasing affair that we do every night. We all appreciate your love and support.
Piece thing.
Oh, feet piece. We haven't done feet piece in a while. Feet piece.
Peace.